High-value men do not seduce with charm. They attract with clarity. They don't chase women, they walk their path, and women follow. Because how a man talks to a woman reveals how he talks to himself. And the highest form of masculinity is not dominance, but grounded presence. In this video, we will explore how true high-value men, guided by Stoic philosophy, engage with women, not to manipulate, not to perform, but to connect with integrity. Who is a high-value man? A high-value man is not a millionaire, nor a playboy, not the loudest in the room. He is the man who has mastered himself. The Stoics taught us that we cannot control others. We can only control ourselves. A high-value man doesn't seek validation from women. He doesn't change his tone to impress. He speaks truth, gently, firmly, and with intention. Presence over performance. Most men talk to women like they're in an audition. They perform, joke, please. But the Stoic man is different. He listens more than he speaks. His words are not fillers. They are bricks, building meaning, connection, respect. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." And so, when a high-value man talks to a woman, he isn't trying to impress. He's being himself. The power of silence. Stoics believed silence reveals strength. Seneca wrote, "No man is free who is not master of himself." So, a high-value man doesn't interrupt. He lets silence breathe between words. Why? Because he's not afraid of it. He doesn't rush to fill the void. He is the void. He is the stillness. And women feel this deeply. In a world of noise, your calm presence becomes magnetic. Speaking from values, not emotions. Most men speak reactively. They flatter, apologize excessively, seek approval. But a Stoic man speaks from his values. Respect, honesty, boundaries. Epictetus said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." So, when a woman crosses a boundary, he doesn't explode. He doesn't ghost. He addresses it clearly. "I don't tolerate disrespect. I wish you well." That's not cruelty. That's clarity. Emotional restraint, not emotional repression. There is a myth that Stoics are cold, that high-value men show no emotion. False. They feel deeply. They just don't bleed on people who didn't cut them. They express emotion without emotional dependency, without neediness, without theatrics. A high-value man might say, "I really enjoy your presence, but I don't need it to feel whole." That's the kind of honesty that earns respect. Intellectual intimacy over surface talk. High-value men aren't afraid of deep conversations. They don't just ask, "What do you do?" They ask, "What do you believe in? What have you suffered through and survived?" Women remember these men because they feel seen, not just wanted. As Seneca wrote, "A great mind becomes a great companion." This is not about being clever. It's about being curious, present, alive. Boundaries are attractive. High-value men aren't afraid to walk away. That's their superpower. They don't chase what disrespects them. They don't argue with chaos. If a woman tests him, he calmly responds, "That's not acceptable to me." Not in anger, not in insecurity, but in self-respect. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." And that's how a high-value acts, not reacts. Rejection doesn't rattle him. She says she's not interested. He smiles, wishes her peace, moves on. Why? Because her acceptance was never his identity. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Rejection is not failure. Desperation is. A high-value man doesn't take it personally. He understands, your no clears my path to someone else's yes. What women feel around high-value men. Around him, she feels calm, not confusion, safe, not smothered, desired, but not owned. She feels his masculinity not in his words, but in his consistency, in his emotional sobriety. He doesn't push, he doesn't pull, he invites. And if she steps away, he lets her, with grace. Final thoughts. Women are not puzzles to be solved. They are humans to be respected. A high-value man doesn't manipulate. He doesn't dominate. He leads by leading himself. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." So, when he speaks to women, he speaks as a king, not a beggar. Calm, centered, clear. That's how high-value men talk to women. If you want to attract better relationships, don't study pickup lines. Study yourself. Study the Stoics. Cultivate discipline, heal your wounds, lead your life, and the right women will hear your silence louder than others' noise. Let your actions be your words. Let your peace be your presence. Subscribe for more Stoic reflections.